All right. Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Saturday training this morning. I hope everyone has a wonderful Saturday, a wonderful weekend, and we'll start Saturday off right with training. My name is Jennifer Eaves, and I am joined this morning with a very good friend of mine, Melissa Nitta. This is a picture of us. We did the Fit 3 challenge together. It was fun. So we will be doing training this morning, and I want to just remind you that training is a wonderful place to bring new people to, anytime you sponsor a distributor, make sure you tell them about the system that Relive has to help them learn how to build a business, and Saturday training is part of that. So we try every Saturday to make sure we cover the basics for new people, and then add a little something new for seasoned distributors to learn and grow and gain a little more knowledge. So we'll start with our stories really quickly and then move on to training. But I've been involved with Relive for close to 18 years. It's been a very important part of my life. So grateful that someone shared with me. And when we started Relive, we actually were more interested in the business and the products. My husband is a super hard worker. He's self-employed, but he had had 3 hard years without much work. And so we were really struggling with no money. We had no money coming in, no money in the bank, no retirement, no savings. We didn't have hardly a dime to our name. And I love being a mom. I had 4 little kids. I had a new baby when I found Relive, and I didn't want to leave the home and work outside our home. So I was looking for a business that I could do from home. And about that time, a family member shared Relive with us, and I'm so grateful. Like I said, we started on the products. We actually found a way to come in at the master affiliate level, which we'll talk about later. Today, we put that on a 0% interest credit card and started taking the products and sharing. We've had great results on the products. I suffered with ulcers and digestive issues for about 20 years. And my issues were pretty much gone in a couple months. I've been mostly symptom-free for about 17 and a half years. My son's had results with ADHD, depression, rages. We're a healthy family. We take no medications. We have strong immune systems, and we're grateful for that, especially in this crazy time. So, but the business has been a huge blessing for us. We earned about $40,000 our first year. It doubled to $80,000 our second year. We've had a check every month for over 17 and a half years. We've earned bonuses almost every month. Trips, went to Hawaii last year. We're going back this year. We're super excited. And, but today we're going to show you kind of what we do to build a business, and, I'll let Melissa share, but yesterday someone asked me, if I could, teach their people what I did and what the steps that I took to build a business. And so that's what we'll go through today. But Melissa, if you want to share for a minute and help people get to know you, that would be great.
Yeah. So my name is Melissa. I am a mom of 3 little beautiful boys. I really found Relive about 5 years ago. Jen and I'm a massage therapist, and Jen and I are in a business networking group together. I joined for that business, and I heard Jen talking every week about these products, and I started having some massive brain fog with my first pregnancy. I was finishing up a bachelor's degree, and I was having such a hard time. It was taking me 3 to 4 hours to do what were supposed to be 45 minutes assignments. I was learning a foreign language, and I couldn't put sentences together in that language, even though I had been speaking it for, years. And I just kept feeling this nudge every time I went to one of those business networking meetings, like, talk to Jen, you should talk to Jen. And so I finally called her in desperation right before Thanksgiving and said, I cannot think, can I come get a can from your house? Can I just come get 1 can so that I can get through the semester, finish my degree? So I went and got a can, took it, after about 2 weeks, I just felt my brain fog totally lift. I finished the semester, and I signed up as a quick start at the beginning of the year, but I didn't really take it seriously. And I just kind of took the products here and there. Well, when I was feeling sick or whatever, I kind of used it that way. And then about 2.5 years ago, we found out about some pretty serious health problems on my husband's side. And I just thought, you know what, if I can do something to prevent him from having those health problems, if I can do anything to keep him around longer, I'm going to do it. So we got serious about taking Relive really consistently. We came in as master affiliates, and we have been taking the products really consistently over the last 2.5 years. And over the last 2.5 years, I have seen my depression get so much better. I was doing therapy and meditation and things like that for some depression that I had struggled with for almost 10 years. And it would help and I would do really well, but I would always get to this stopping point that I couldn't figure out. I couldn't get past it. And Relive was the thing that was the tipping point. It really took me over the edge to a place where I felt like I had more energy. I felt like I had more mental clarity. I felt like I was just doing so much better. And, my last pregnancy, I was on Relive consistently for the whole pregnancy, and it was my best pregnancy. It was my best recovery after the birth. All my kids love their Relive shakes. I have a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 7.5-month-old, and they all love their Relive shakes and ask for their shakes every day. And it just has been a huge blessing to our family. So I am incredibly grateful for Relive in our family.
Okay, awesome. Melissa?
Yeah.
Sorry,
You're good.
I just spilled water all over my computer, and so I had to run get a towel. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm going to advance the slide if my computer works. Yay, it works. Okay. Okay, so super exciting week this week. Probably the most important thing that we can do this week is build for conference, yay, which is this Friday and Saturday. We'll talk about it a little later also, but if you have not registered for conference, get on today and register and make sure that all of your people know. You can pull up the agenda online, which goes through minute by minute of conference and what people can hear. So if people are able to get on all of conference, it's wonderful, or they can kind of pick the parts that they are able to get on. But I sent that out to all my customers, distributors. So let's make sure that we talk about conference all week this week and get people plugged in. Conference is wonderful. I have hardly missed a conference in 17.5 years. When I started Relive, they had regional conferences 4 times a year and every quarter, and I would go to all of those. I think I've missed one for a family wedding. But conference, I love conference. This year will be a little bit different, but it's still going to be super amazing. And Melissa's fairly new and has been, I think, to one conference, or right? Yeah. So I asked her to come on and kind of share what conference has meant to her. And I'm going to let her talk while I wipe up water. So, okay.
Yeah. So because I have been either pregnant or nursing a child pretty much consistently for the last 4.5 years, I've only been able to go to one conference, but I really loved it. It was a conference that was in California last April, I think, so almost 1.5 years ago. And I just was really impressed. I was impressed with the genuineness of the people that I met, with their genuine interest in me, in their desire to help me. And one of my favorite things about conference was actually listening to Dr. Galvez speak. I had a conversation not too long before I went to conference with a family member who was like, oh, these companies, they can tell you anything, they can claim anything, they're just out to make a buck. And they just had a really bad attitude about it, and really said some things that I was just having a really hard time with. And so I went to conference, And it was at that conference that they were supposed to release their CBD line. And I just remember that Dr. Galvez came out and he started talking, and he said, you know, we were supposed to release our CBD this conference, but it's not ready yet. The science isn't where I want it to be. We're still doing research. We're still trying to do this. And even though we know it's important to you know, get out there as quickly as possible, because this is a industry that's blowing up, but we want to make sure that the product that we put out is high quality and that it is efficacious. And unless it is those two things, we're not willing to put it out, and we don't feel like it's there yet. And so we're going to keep working on it. We're going to keep researching. And when we feel like the product is there, we will release it. And I was so impressed with that. I was so impressed with that integrity and with that desire to really make sure that the science and the products and everything was where they felt like it needed to be, instead of going with the crowd, instead of jumping on a bandwagon, instead of whatever that is, making sure that the products and everything had integrity before they moved forward. And that was something that was really impressive to me. And I was super grateful for that. So conference is an awesome place to learn more about what's coming. To, you know, at this conference, we won't be able to meet in person, but to see more faces, to become more familiar with some of the really incredible people that are in this company. So I highly recommend it. If there's any, this time there's not much of an excuse, right? Because you can do it from your house. So set aside the time and register for conference. So it'll be amazing.
Thank you. And it's free. Yay. So yes, no excuses. Get registered and share with others this week. All righty. Okay, take it away, Melissa.
Alrighty. So I already talked a little bit about how amazing this company is, but they are incredible. They've been around for 32 years. They are a food science company. They're all about nutrition, all about feeding the world, which I think is just fantastic. Their products are clinically proven. They, like I said, the science is important to them. Making sure that the products are effective and good is really what's important to them. They are the only epigenetic nutrition company in the world, and epigenetics is becoming such a huge thing in the medical industry. And Dr. Galvez was just really ahead of the curve on that and started studying it way before anybody else was. And it's just incredible. And like I said, they have so much integrity. The people are so important to them, and they have just strong family values. Just a really fantastic company. Relive has your solution no matter what your problem is, whether it be money or products. They are here to help you to build your business, to make sure that you are successful. It's not a sell you a can and be done kind of a thing. They want to give you products that are good for you, that work, a compensation plan that helps you and rewards you, and a success system that can help you be successful no matter where you're at or no matter how much you know, even whether you've been in the health industry for years or you're brand new to it. They have a success system that can help you to be successful and to learn what you need to know and to feel confident in sharing with other people and growing a business. Oops, wrong way.
My computer's doing crazy things. I think the water, it's really, I can't even get it to, something's happened to my computer. Oh my gosh, just a sec. Shoot. I cannot get it to advance slides. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry. I dumped water all over my shoot.
I wonder if...
Oh, there it goes. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. It's not like a short or something. I apologize. Hopefully it won't keep doing that. Okay, go ahead. Sorry about that.
If it keeps doing that, Jen, I think that you sent me the slideshow, so I might be able to share my screen and do it from my computer, maybe, if we need to do that.
Okay, sounds good. Hopefully, I'm trying to dry it quickly. I'm sorry. I dumped it all over my mouse and my keyboard, and yeah, that was lovely. Okay, go ahead. Sorry, everyone.
Alrighty. So starting out with the core nutrition, these are products that everyone should be taking. It heals the body at an epigenetic level. They're clinically proven formulas, and it's balanced nutrition, and it's patented as a whole food, which makes it easier for your body to absorb and it just is phenomenal. There are 91 elements in nutrition that your body needs every day, and these products have 72 of them. So they just are incredible and can really help your body to heal. After your core nutrition, then we have targeted solutions to add in for those things that maybe some special needs that your body has. So FiberStore helps with digestive health. Arthifect is for joint health with any issues with arthritis or anything like that. Cardio Essentials is for heart health. We have Glucofect that helps with blood sugars. 24K, which is for energy and brain health. Reverse Age, which is for anti-aging. Provantage, which is awesome for nerves and muscles and performance. Soy Essentials for women's wellness. And Energize, which is awesome for hydration and to help increase that energy and get you going. And then one of our newest products is this Defense. This is another part of our targeted solution. So many people in our world today are worried about their immune system. You know, we have this pandemic happening, and there are a lot of people that don't know what to do or how to help their bodies to fight this. And Defense is an awesome product. And then also the LunarRich X, which is fantastic. It is that product that we have that is right on with that epigenetics. It helps our body heal at that epigenetic level. It's amazing for immune, for taking down any inflammation in the body. Just really fantastic, amazing things here for your immune system and to help boost all of those other products that we just talked about, that core nutrition and those other targeted solutions. The CBD line, which is, again, some of our newer products. CBD is something that everybody is talking about. And because everybody is talking about it and because it's so new, especially in the US, as far as, you know, they've kind of pushed CBD and hemp aside for a long time. And they're finally looking at it and researching it because it's so new. There are a lot of products out there that are not great. A lot of products that have so many toxins and terrible things for you in them. And so Relive, for one, it's getting CBD through Relive. You know that it's a company that you can trust, and what's in the bottle, what's on the label is what's in the bottle. And just to make sure that you can trust it and to kind of give you that extra boost of confidence, it is third party tested and verified and comes with a certification of authenticity. It's organically grown in the USA. It's non-GMO and gluten-free. And they have so many steps in just their process for going through and extracting this and purifying it and doing all of those things is phenomenal. And you know, they say that they would never want to produce a product that they couldn't give to their own children. And so they just really make sure that it is the best quality and it is eco-friendly and good for you to take and is so good for your body and your brain.
All righty. Awesome job, Melissa. Okay. All right. I'm going to take over and talk about the comp plan. I love Relive's compensation plan. Relive pays out more than I believe any company in the industry. If you add up all of that Relive pays in their 5 forms of income, it's over about 73%. So, and what I love about Relive's comp plan is everyone has the same opportunity. Some companies have a binary plan, so you can only have 2 frontline people that you sponsor, and with Relive, you can sponsor as many as you want, and that gives everyone the same opportunity, and I love that. So, but this is our goal, to build a distribution network. When you have a healthy distribution network, you have customers, you have distributors, you're constantly sharing, sponsoring, and we're going to go through the 5 avenues of income here. The first is retail profit. And it's important to understand the comp plan as you're building a business. You can help others know how they can earn an income. But people can turn around, customers and, well, distributors anyway, their very first day, and earn an income in retail profit. You can earn 20 to 40%. So depending on where you choose to come into the business, you know, if you you're a distributor and you retail $100 of product, you would earn $20 to $40 on that sale. This bottom statement here, everyone is a potential customer, is super important. We have something in Relive that not only anyone can take, babies, elderly people, but everyone needs Relive. And people are looking for answers. Companies like ours are booming right now. People are wanting to find a way they can earn income at home. A lot of people are out of work, and they are also looking for a way to build their immune systems and be healthier. So we have an incredible opportunity with Relive. Wholesale profit is the difference in your profit level and other people that you sponsor. So the example on the left shows that if you're a master affiliate and you share with someone at the 30% level, you know, you would earn 10% on that. Someone at the 10, well, this is a little off, but anyway, you'd earn the difference. So if the 25% level, 15%. But as you sponsor people and your volume increases, then that increases your profit level. I think it's important when we share the comp plan with people that we help them understand that once they achieve these levels, they stay there for the rest of their life. The master affiliate level, you're at 35 to 40% forever, as long as you remain a distributor in Relive. And then overrides, as when you become a master affiliate and as you sponsor master affiliates, they kind of break away in their own little group, and so you start earning overrides on their entire group volume, and that's anything that they purchase, any customers they have that purchase, distributors, when they sponsor new master affiliates, just all of that is part of your override volume. So you're paid 8% on your first level, the 6, 4, 3, and 2. And this slide, we don't always see this slide anymore. It used to be on all our presentations, but this was always my favorite slide because it just shows the power of, as you share with others and as you help them share with others, what can happen. So this is based on everyone sharing with 3 master affiliates who do a $2,000 volume a month. Again, that's everyone that they are sharing with. And so on that first level there, your total volume would be $6,000. 8% of that would be $480 a month. And then as those 3 go out and share with 3, you'd have 9. 6% of that volume would be $1,080. And you can just see these numbers as your organization grows and you are helping people, then that residual income grows, which is, why did that switch? Super powerful. The fourth form of income is cash bonuses and trips. What I love about their bonuses and trips is really anyone can earn a bonus. Brand new people, their very first week in Relive can earn a bonus. I love the power of 3 bonus that we'll talk about a little bit later, because it's something that we can do every month and just add extra income to our paycheck. The Star Director bonus can double your earnings. That is where, if we go back here, if you sponsor 3 frontline master affiliates, all of the percentages here go up 1. If you sponsor 6 frontline master affiliates, all the percentages go up 2%. And if you sponsor 10, they all go up 3%. And that bonus is paid past your 5th level. So if you look at that, it's powerful. That 5th level, you're earning 2%. You add 3% to that. That's a 150% increase. So it's powerful. When the first month that I earned a Star Director bonus, I was super excited to get my check. I'd kind of figured out it was going to be around $1,200. I forgot about that bonus. My check was actually over $1,700, and it was super exciting to open that check and see how that Star Director bonus makes a big difference. The Ambassador program is when you've become successful in Relive and built a successful business and helped a lot of people in your organization, then, you know, Relive pays you and gives you different recognition and bonuses and stuff to help other people. So there's a lot of fun, different perks and things as part of this program. You also earn a trip when you become a an ambassador. Okay, the circle of success. So, any time that you get a job or start, something new, training is important, and learning how to do that business is important. And so when I started Relive, I realized that there are just 5 steps that I do day in, day out. That's why it's in a circle. It never ends. It's kind of our daily fundamentals. I call these the money-making steps in Relive. There's other things we can do. We can send emails that can be part of this, or organize paperwork or whatever. But these are the steps that will help our business to grow. And the more we do each step, the more our business will grow. So the first step is very important, to identify who you want to share Relive with. If you're frustrated with your business, feel like it isn't growing, or, things just aren't happening, you've got to make your list bigger. Think of everyone you know. I've got another slide here that we'll talk about that, but we all know hundreds of people, and some will, some won't in Relive. So you just need to, just keep talking to people, keep adding to that list. People that are successful in network marketing know that this is a very, very, very important step, that you always need to have new people to talk to. So what family, what friends do you have, work, people at church, school, on social media? So again, find ways to add to this list every day. Melissa mentioned that we are in a networking group together. I've been a part of that networking group for 8 years. I've also found a couple other networking groups. It's a little tricky right now with what's going on in our world, but find ways. I have met, in fact, the first ambassador that I had in my organization was someone I had never seen before. I would have never seen him again if I wouldn't have opened my mouth and talked to him as I was out and about. And he sponsored an ambassador that he met at the gym that he had never, they were in the hot tub, and he was just talking about his story. And anyway, so always think of who you can talk to. I make it a matter of prayer, who I can talk to, who I can add to my list. Here are some memory joggers. You can go through your mobile phone, your email, again, social media. Who would you invite if if your child got married? Who did you know from high school or college? People you've worked with, neighbors, relatives, friends, people that, come to your home, repairmen. Find a way to chat with them and talk to them and get to know them. Ask them how they're doing. It's not that we just have to, as soon as we meet someone, tell them about Relive, but people are looking for answers, and we have, 2 ears and 1 mouth. And as we're out and about, if we just talk to people, so many people nowadays have their head in their phone and put their head down. But, if you're standing in the line at a grocery store and there's a mom with kids running all over, help them, help her, talk to people. We just, need to be friendly, and we never know when we're out and about that we'll meet someone that desperately needs Relive and that can help hundreds of people. I mentioned the man that I met about 16 years ago, who I'd never met before. And I think of all the lives, there's been hundreds of people that he shared with, and that people he shared with, hundreds of people's lives that would not have been blessed with Relive had I not opened my mouth that day. So we just never know. So always keep in mind who you can share with. Connect. So this is the second part. It's sometimes what gets people. They just don't know if they know what to say. But really, connecting is just sharing our heart, loving them, thinking, there was an ambassador in Relive that said, I always think about, before I call someone, think about how Relive will bless their life, because I know it will. If they take the business seriously, if they take the product seriously, I know that it will bless their life. And so, sharing your excitement, why you thought of them, let them know that you care, and then use the company tools, the system that Relive has to validate that. I love the stories in Relive. That's what, if we all look back at why we fell in love with Relive, it's almost always a story that we heard, or more than one story. That's the reality of Relive and how it's helping people. so get them on a story and help with that, help them understand Relive as part of that connecting. And then I like to use the stories to help line up the next step. Melissa and her sister did a business fair last Saturday and got some names, so we've been calling them this week. And I've shared my story with them, and then we've set up appointments where people can, have a few minutes to learn more information about Relive. So, but when you share the Relive story, it's important to kind of share all of Relive, help them understand the products, the comp plan, their options as far as getting started. I do Zoom presentations every single week with people. It's so great. We just have them pull up Zoom and go through the slides. And we also have our Wednesday call, which we'll talk about later. That's a great way to introduce people to Relive. Sometimes, we can meet in person, take our laptop or whatever, but find a way to show them the whole picture of Relive. And then at the end of a presentation, we want to ask for a decision. Where would they like to get started? And then listen and see what they say. Some people might say, I just want to, oh, what just happened? That is so odd. Oh my gosh. Okay. Shoot, it's back, that little box that I can't get rid of. Oh my word, you guys, I'm so sorry. Holy Hannah. I'm so sorry. My computer's not happy with water. Okay. Melissa, I don't know if I can transfer to you.
I don't know if it's helpful. I'm not a computer person. Maybe Robert Laird would know. But would it help to use a hair blow dryer to kind of quick dry the water out?
Oh, gosh. Well, I don't know. I hate to stop and do that. It's not doing anything. Look at this little box. I can't get rid of it. You guys, I'm so sorry. This is bad. Melissa, I don't know how I switch it to you. Do you know Quila?
Highlight her name. You should be able to make her a host in the participants.
I can't even click on participants. My screen is, shoot, you guys, I'm so sorry. I have a way to always have some issue with something in my life. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Okay, what is it doing? This is bad. This is really bad. I've never even seen it do this before. Okay.
Jen, you could just keep going and even without the screen. But the other thing is put your computer in rice, because the rice will soak up it'll soak up all the moisture. So try doing that. That'll kind of help. But
okay.
And then we can keep going with your training without the slides. I mean, it's a great training, so we're okay.
Thank you. I'm so sorry. It's doing this weird screen. I'm not going to try to change it. I'm just going to leave it here because now it's oh my gosh, you guys, this is horrible. Okay. Let me, you know what if I can I email the slides to you, Roger, really quick, and Robert or Quila, somebody?
Melissa already has them, doesn't she?
Well, yeah, but I don't know.
If Melissa just logs in as the host too, she should be able to do it with you, I think.
Okay.
I don't know what to do. So sorry. This is horrible.
So,
I have problems with water. Roger can attest to that. I have issues with, I'm always spilling water. I don't know. I have a problem with it. So I'm so sorry. This is really just ruined training. Okay,
Robert,
I'm going to.
Would I just have to log out and log back in? How do I log back in as a host?
Actually, there's one other thing you can do, Melissa.
Uh-huh.
If you see this.
Hey, wait, I think it's working. Hang on. I think I've got it. Let's see. Sorry. Let's keep trying. Sorry.
Jen?
Can you guys see the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jen, while it's working, do you want to make me a host? And that way, if it stops working again, then I can share and take over.
So how do I do that? I go into more, make host.
Do
you want to change the?
Melissa's
Okay,
name.
I'm going to change it. I
Okay.
just changed it. Can you?
Yep. It shows
Sorry,
me.
I'm so sorry, you guys. Oh, but it's still moving for me. So
Okay.
Maybe I will keep going, and then maybe if not, you can. Okay.
Yep.
All right. I apologize. I'm seriously spazzed, so okay. All right. So this, I really like this slide. This is what people, when they're finding out about Relive, they don't really know what to do. They don't know how to get started. And so it's kind of up to us to help them understand smart options and maybe ways that people, often people get started. Oh my gosh. Okay. But Quick Start is one place that people, as we teach them what happens here, help show them how to become a Quick Start. They save 25%. They have a 25% profit level. Here, they only pay $375, but they get $500 of product. The shipping is free on their first order, so they save over $150. And I always make sure they know that they stay at the 25% level forever. As long as they remain a distributor, they can always enjoy a higher profit level, but they don't drop down. Master affiliate level is also really popular. I always share my story of why I became a master affiliate. And also, as we're doing follow-up, we can have people share. For heaven's sakes alive, people, I'm so sorry. Anyway, but you save 35 to 40% for the rest of your life. You pay $32.50 to get $5,000 of product. And yeah, this is so silly. But if you share your entire order, you earn $17.50, have a 54% return on investment, and the highest profit and savings level for a lifetime. And also as a distributor, you have a 1-year, 100% money back guarantee on unopened product. Register and go. This is really follow-up. The fifth and probably one of the most important steps in Relive. We need to follow up with customers. Make sure that they develop a habit of taking Relive every day. Make sure they're taking it consistently. Sometimes issues arise. Maybe they don't like the taste and they need some fun shake ideas. Maybe they're not being consistent with their product usage. Oh my gosh. But as we're doing follow-up, how do I switch this to Melissa? I did make her a host. You guys, I'm sorry.
Sure, I'll just share my screen.
Can you do that? Okay.
Yep, I should be able to. And I'm already on that same slide, so we should be good to go. Did that come up? Oh, it's on the wrong thing. Did that come up right? Is that showing the right slide?
Good, Melissa.
Okay. Jen? Jen, I can't hear you anymore. Are you still there?
I don't see her in the participants box, Melissa.
Okay.
It just says you as a host.
Okay, I don't see her in the box anymore either. So hopefully she will come back on. I think that she was on her phone. So hopefully she'll come back, but I will just try to take over until she comes back. So sorry about all of the technical issues. So like she said, once you have them going, it is so important to follow up with them and to make sure that they're doing well, to see if they have any questions, because our goal is really to help people, right? Not just to sign them up and walk away, but to make sure that they are getting what they need. So if they are wanting to build their business, making sure that we're helping them to build their lists, to follow through each of those first steps and to make sure that they're doing well on the product and see if they have any questions, help them tweak their products if they need it, all of those kinds of things, and help them take action immediately. The more quickly you can get them to take action and start building a list and start sharing with people, it's going to help them realize how important it is to them and how much they can help other people. And when you can help other people, you really just feel empowered, and it helps you just take off and improves everything all the way around. So, and make sure that you're also reviewing just the basics with them, how to order, how to register people, all those kinds of things, and let them know that you are a resource for them, and that you're available to answer questions and to help them with each of those things. Make sure they get their distributor kit, and maybe kind of walk them through the website a little bit so that they know where to go for different tools and things like that, where their distributor services are, all of that. Next is a monthly engagement. We want to make sure the first of every month, Tom Pinnock, our VP, is just amazing, and he comes out with these engage videos and lets us know what's going on in the company for the next month, what our promotions are, and you can use those promotions to help you to inspire people. As people are coming on and they are wanting to get started in the business, you can say, right now we have this promotion going on, and that can really help people. Like, we have 10% off of this one. So our promotions for this month are that preferred customers join free. So there's that fee for joining as a preferred customer is waived right now. So as you're talking to people, if that's the route they want to take, if they say, I'm not interested in the business, I just want to be a customer, you can say, perfect. Right now, our preferred customers join for free. So usually it's a $10 fee, but we're waiving that, and you can still get 10 to 20% off of your product. So it's a great way for them to save up front, and it gives them incentive to sign up and move forward with things. So and free shipping is another great incentive to help people get started. So each month, make sure you're looking at that engage video, finding out what our promotions for the month are. Sounds like I have somebody. Let me see if I can figure out.
Sorry, that was me, Melissa. I'm so sorry. I'll mute myself.
Okay, you're good. Okay. I'm glad that you're back, Jen.
I'm back, but my computer's froze. I can't do anything. So you'll have to tell me what slide we're on. I'm working on it.
You're okay.
Sorry.
I'm just going through this month's promotions, and then I will let you know when you're up again. This is our promo 123 promo, which is open for everyone. So as you sign people up, you can get free product. Excuse me. Excuse me. So when you sign up 3 preferred customers each month that are on auto ship, you can earn free product. So which is so great. And then promo 2 is to get 3 quick starts. So if you have 3 quick starts that sign up within 1 month, you more than double your income, because you get a $250 bonus, which is just awesome, because you're getting that percentage that Jen talked about earlier, those wholesale profits, and then that bonus on top. And then the third bonus is to help them go master affiliate. If you have somebody go master affiliate within a month, then you get a $250 bonus with that master affiliate order, which is just, again, awesome. And you get to kind of double your income, and that's such a huge blessing. So fantastic. And then our top 3 bonus to be top 3 in new volume, which means that anybody can do it. Even if you're a brand new distributor, pretty much everyone that you're talking to is a new volume, right? So if you are the top in new volume for the month, then you get a $3,000 bonus. If you're second, you get $2,000, and if you're third, you get a $1,000 bonus, which is so fantastic. And if your new volume exceeds 15,000 in a month, then that bonus bumps up by $1,000. So you have a possibility of getting $4,000 in bonuses in 1 month, which is just so phenomenal. Jen, is there anything else that you wanted to say about bonuses, or anything that you wanted to add in? I can't hear her, so I'm going to move on to the next slide. So this week we wanted to talk a little bit about mindset. Mindset is something that has been super important to me Like I talked about at the beginning, when I first started, I was really like, I'll take the products, but I'm not going to do much more. And then it was, oh, okay, we really need to take this for some preventative things. Let's be serious about taking it. But I still was really hesitant about the business. I just had a lot of mental blocks about doing the business, and I really struggled for a long time with a lot of things. And mindset is so important because you have the power to create your reality. You have the power to really dictate how things are going to go. And if you have a mindset that things are going to be hard, that you're never going to be able to do business, that you're never going to be able to, all these different negative things that come up, then that's what your reality is going to be. If you constantly have those thoughts, that's the kind of the reality that you're going to create. But if you're able to change those thoughts, it can change your reality and just create something so incredible and so wonderful. There is a TED Talk by Dr. Joe Dispenza, and I recommend it if you like science, if you like understanding how things work. I feel like a lot of times we hear about people talking about like manifesting their goals, or, you know, the book The Secret was really popular several years ago. And just this idea of the law of attraction and all of this, but you don't understand how it works, but you want to understand that. In his TED Talk, he goes in and talks about the neuroscience of it and how our synapses fire, and how when we do these things, how like neurobiologically that happens. And he does it in a really simple and easy for anyone to understand, but it's really kind of cool to go behind and see the science and go, oh, well, okay, I can do that. So it's really fantastic. So the way I heard about mindset change for a long time, but I always struggled with kind of a step-by-step pattern of how do you change your mindset? How do you really go from one way of thinking to another? And I recently took a class. So this image came from that class. It's called Joyful Heart Mastery. And it was just a real game changer for me. So I kind of want to go through what my thoughts used to be and how I've been able to change those. So when I came into Relive, I was just sharing Relive was hard and it was scary to me. And that's where my thoughts were. My thoughts were, this is hard. I don't know how to talk to people. It's scary. People aren't going to hear, like, they're not going to want to hear what I have to say. People are going to be combative. It's going to be hard. I don't want to do it. So my thoughts were, sharing Relive is hard and scary. And so the belief that came along with that is people will be annoyed by me. People won't believe me. I'll have to convince people. So these are the beliefs that were kind of showing up in me. And the emotion that causes is dread. Every time I thought about like writing down my list or contacting people that had come to my mind, it was just this feeling of dread and fear of like, oh no, I'm going to have to say the right thing. And if I don't say the right thing, they're not going to listen, or I'm afraid that I'm going to ruin this relationship, or all of these like negative emotions. And so the actions that came up were avoidance. Instead of doing those things that were important that I knew I needed to do, I would avoid them, or I would come up with excuses as to why I didn't have time or why I couldn't. Or if I did actually make the call, I would overcompensate. I would share way more than I needed to, or I would say, you know, the business is really great, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. And I would overcompensate in all these ways. And so my result was that I didn't have any business growth. And so that just reinforced that thought that sharing Relive is hard and scary, right? Because I'm not having any growth. And so clearly it's hard. And so in order to shift that mindset, I can say, okay, what is the opposite of my thought that sharing Relive is hard and scary? So for me, that opposite is sharing Relive is fun and easy. It's fun and easy. So if my thoughts are sharing Relive is fun and easy, and those are the thoughts that I'm programming into my brain, then my beliefs become, people are searching for what I have. People are looking for it. It's easy because people want this. They need it and they're looking for it. So everybody that I run into, it's going to be really easy to say, oh, you haven't been feeling well? I have something that can help you. You have chronic issues? I know something that can help you. And it's fun to be able to help people and to feel confident in that, yeah, I can help you. This is so great. So if I believe, if I think that sharing Relive is fun and easy, then that belief becomes people are searching for what I have. People will be so excited to hear what I'm talking about. there's something that can help them. So that changes my belief, which changes my whole attitude. So my emotions, instead of this dread and fear, become excitement and hope. It becomes this almost game of, okay, who can I talk to today? Who's looking for what I have today? This is so fun that I get to have something that I can help people with. And it becomes fun and easy. And as I have that attitude and that energy that I'm kind of putting out into the world of like, this is exciting and I have something that helps people, my actions change. I talk to people more readily. I am more willing to bring things up. I'm more able to say, hey, I have something, and let the products and the stories speak for themselves, and just be able to say, you know, I was really struggling with this, and then I started taking these products, and my health just shifted. My mental state just shifted, and has been so helpful. So those emotions and those actions shift, and then your results are that you have people that come that you're able to share with, that are able to hear what you're saying, and you have a downline full of people who are coming to you and who are excited about the business because they feed off of what you are sharing with them. And if sharing with them was fun and easy, then it's fun and easy for them to share with other people. You know, our lives should really be joyful. That is what we are meant to do here on the planet, is to have joy and to share joy with other people. And if we can find the joy in everything that we're doing, then things become so much better. So what I challenge you to do, if you're having any sort of mindset issues, whether it's with Relive or whether it's with something else, figure out what that thought is that's holding you back. If it's with Relive and you sit down and you say, okay, today I'm going to make my list. And then you have all of these thoughts that come up. Oh, I don't have time to make my list. I have to go grocery shopping. I have to take care of my kids. I have to blah, 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 blah. Or I'm going to make my list. Oh, I don't know anybody that would be interested. Everybody that I know already has businesses, or they don't have any health problems, or whatever that thought is that comes to your mind when you sit down and say, this is what I'm going to do. I want you to write that thought down. And then I want you to think of what the opposite of that is. If it's, I don't have time, then you can say, okay, there are a lot of things that I have to do, but I have time to help people. I have time to help people. I have time to do this. And it's really about finding those thoughts that are holding you back and finding what the opposite of that is, the positive side of that is, and reprogramming your mind with that thought and allowing the beliefs within you to change, which allows your emotions to change. Your actions will change and your results will change. You'll start to see your business grow. You'll start to see your health change. Things that felt like something little before. Like for me, I hadn't really thought about, like, my kids have been taking Relive pretty much their whole lives, right? So I hadn't really thought of that as like a thing that I should necessarily share with people, right? But the other day I was talking to somebody and I said, oh my gosh, my 2-year-old begs for it. Like, he just comes and he's so excited, bouncing up and down in the kitchen. I want my shake in a bottle. I want my shake in a bottle. And they were like, that's amazing, because I have some stuff that I give to my kids, but it has all sorts of sugar in it because they won't take it otherwise. And so these small things that we don't think of are big things, we start to see as, oh, this is something that can help other people. And we start to share, and our results shift and change. So this for me was an awesome step-by-step of how to change your mindset, because I had known for so long that mindset was important, but I just couldn't figure out how to really make that switch. And for me, this was a huge game changer. And I also wanted to relate this a little bit to goal setting. If you have a goal, you can kind of use this same plan, right? So if you have a goal of sharing with 5 people every day, talking to 5 people every day, then you set that goal or that desire in your mind. Okay, I want to talk to 5 people every day. What does that look like when it's done? If I have talked to 5 people today, how do I feel? What has happened? What does that look like? And what does it feel like when it's done? And then as you feel that, the action that you can take is to express gratitude. Say, I am so thankful that I was able to talk to 5 people today. I'm so thankful that I was able to share honestly and openly. I'm thankful for those people listening to me and being willing to talk to me. And as you share that gratitude, you will be amazed at the things that start to show up in your life and the people that start to come into your life and the results that you'll start to see. So that is maybe kind of a little bit of a different way of looking at mindset, or a different way of looking at goal setting. But as you can kind of shift those things, at least for me, that really helped to shift my mindset, to just shift the way that I was thinking about everything, and has really pushed me forward in this business. And you guys, if you are struggling like I was, if sharing the business is hard for you, or if sharing your story is hard for you, if you get nervous, if you get scared, if any of those things, I just really, really encourage you to figure out what those things are and change how you think about them, because your opportunity to bless so many lives, including your own, is just so close if you can allow yourself to shift those thoughts and shift those beliefs. And then I'm going to let Jen talk about conference a little bit. Jen, we are
okay. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay. There's a little feedback that I got on my phone. So thank you, Melissa. That was amazing. You're wonderful. And thanks for taking over with my craziness. So I appreciate everyone's patience today. I'm hearing some feedback. Hopefully it's not. I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm not logged in on my computer. I don't know why there's feedback. You might tell me what I do. Oh my gosh.
Jen, are your speakers on your computer still on?
No, it's not on, but I had a mute button. I just muted it. Can you guys hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
We can hear you.
You can hear me? Okay, I can barely hear.
I don't know. Anyway, I'm not. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I'm so sorry, you guys. But yeah, again, conference this Friday, Saturday, go online, pull up the agenda,
and it will be awesome. And it's super exciting.
And
by the way,
it should follow the timeline pretty carefully.
Some of it has been pre-recorded, and so it should follow right along pretty carefully. Okay.
The important
calls this week, the Monday night Commit to Success call. I know Quila's group also does another training call on Monday. And then Wednesdays we do our Wednesday call.
This call is powerful. It's a great way to introduce new people to relive.
We try to keep it to about 30 minutes. We do the front half in about 10 minutes, have about 10 minutes of stories, and then the back half. And so it's a great overview. And again, it's mostly for new people. And it's also a great way to hear new stories. And then Thursday, the short and sweet call is fabulous. It's about 15 minutes, 4 or 5 or 6 powerful stories. And then again, Saturday training. And then we've got to add in Friday this week with International Conference. So. Alrighty.
Okay, so I like to end with kind of a power statement, and saw this quote yesterday and liked it. It says, productivity is never an accident. It is always the result of a commitment to excellence, intelligent planning, and focused effort. And I love that. Relive, it's just part of what we plan every day. I think there's one more slide, right? So your call to action. What are you going to do today? What will you do next week? Think back over the list that we talked about and identify, 3 to 10 new people that you can talk to this week. Maybe you have a goal. I had a goal in the beginning to talk to 3 new people a day. Maybe it's one new person a day. But whatever it is, if you're talking to new people, then your business is moving forward. Who can you connect with today? Set appointments to do a webinar, or to meet with someone in their home, or to get someone on the Wednesday opportunity meeting. And then follow up. But make sure that you're taking action every day to grow your business. And your business will for sure grow. There's one of 2 things that'll happen. Your business will grow, or you'll quit. So don't do that. Like just keep growing, keep sharing, keep moving forward. And I think that's it. I don't know if you have anything you want to add, Melissa.
I don't think so. I think that we are good. Thank you all so much for coming today, and for letting us talk to you, and for letting us help you build your business.
Yeah, if
Eric, you want to stop recording to the cloud and then unmute everyone and we can say goodbye.
Yep, let me see. I know how to do this. Stop recording.
Do you know how